Hello and welcome everybody, I'm your host Sabrewski here and this is Call of Duty Mobile News. Alright people, in this episode we're gonna have a bunch of leaked balance changes that are gonna be coming to the game, including buffs and nerfs for certain guns, abilities, operators and battle royale as well. So we're gonna be starting off with the multiplayer part of games and the balance changes coming to weapons, and the first type of weapons we're gonna be talking about are gonna be submachine guns. So for the AKS-74U, the PW-57, the MSMC and the Chicon, there's gonna be an increased close range damage buff, and as well there's gonna be a stability buff. Now moving on to assault rifles, the ICR is gonna get a buff which is gonna help it increase the ADS speed, the aim down sight speed, by a little bit. The Man-O-War is gonna get a nerf which is gonna reduce its stability. The HVK-30 is gonna get a major buff which is gonna increase damage and reload speed, so that gun might become the new meta next season, we will see. And the HBR gets a nerf of course, since it's gonna be free. They're gonna nerf it, which is just ridiculous, but that's a different topic. The HBR is gonna get a nerf that's gonna reduce its aiming speed and accuracy. Moving on to light machine guns, the UL-736 and the S-36 are gonna get a buff in the stability department. It's gonna have increased stability, and the ADS time of those two weapons are gonna be nerfed as well. And the RPD and M4LMG are gonna get nerfed in the aiming down sights time department. For perks, there will be only one perk that's gonna be affected by the next update, and it's gonna be Agile. It's gonna be nerfed, which means the percentage of the perk will be reduced. Moving on to the operator skills for multiplayer, the Hive will be finally fixed, which means that you're actually gonna see enemy hives in a red color and be able to differentiate them from friendly hives and enemy hives. The Scythe will get a nerf which is going to reduce its ammo capacity, same for the Purifier, it will also get a nerf to reduce its ammo capacity. And the Gravity Spikes will be receiving a buff which is going to reduce the cooldown timer for it, that way you can use it more often in multiplayer matches. And moving on to score streaks. The Shock RCs are going to get a buff which is going to allow the Shock RCs to be able to zap two enemies at the same time if they're close to each other. The Stealth Chopper is going to receive a nerf which is going to reduce its deploy time, which means it won't stay up as long as it is right now. And the exact same goes for Edo Ultra, they're going to nerf its deploy time so you won't be able to use as long as you are right now. Alright, those were all the multiplayer changes, so let's move on to Battle Royale changes. The Ninja class will be receiving a buff that's going to increase the range and the speed of the grappling hook. The Scout class will be getting a nerf that's going to decrease its detection range. The Medic class will receive a buff that's going to increase its health recovery. And the Airborne class is going to get a buff too, which is going to increase its charging speed so you can use those bouncy pads more often. The War Machine is finally getting a long new buff which is going to increase its damage towards people that are wearing vests of all kinds of levels. And the Safe Zone should deal more damage in the next update as well, so increase damage for the Safe Zone. And for the last topic, there are going to be a couple of changes to the BR map. So, for the Battle Royale map of this game, there's gonna be layout changes for the places that I'm gonna name now. It's gonna be Crash, Diner, Kill House, Standoff, Pipeline, Firing Range and Nuclear Plant are gonna get layout changes. And Lounge shall have quite a few map changes, gonna make it easier to escape it. So guys, that was everything for today's episode of Call of Duty Mobile News. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful and informative. Please let me know down in the comments below which is your favorite, most anticipated news I covered today. Make sure to like and subscribe, and if you haven't yet, check out my main channel called Sabrewski. I would really appreciate it, and I wish every single one of you a beautiful day. Peace.